Hi, I'm Henrik from Fairown, and in this video we'll explore some important definitions you should know when designing a product as a service solution. A quick reminder before we dive in, I suggest you check out later on what impact Fairown's product as a service platform can have on your business, and try out our calculator at fairown.com. But now, let's jump right in. The idea of subscriptions can be traced back to the relationship between customers and newspaper publishers. Subscriptions offers a solution that allows customers to access value on a recurring basis without the need to make individual purchases for each instance. Think of it as ordering newspapers from publishers. Customers no longer have to worry about purchasing each newspaper separately or missing out the latest news. Product as a service or subscription for the hardware is a solution where customers pay for a package that includes the product and services over the specific period of time. It's meant to feel more like a solution than traditional purchase. Now, let's discuss product as a service in a B2B and B2C context. In B2B, your business provides solution for other business or legal entity. On the other hand, B2C means that your business provides solution for private individual or consumer. A product as a service, or shortly PaaS, transaction is a legal relationship designed to deliver the solution to the customer while defining the rights and liabilities for the customer and the provider. Every transaction entails risks that may arise from both parties. Credit risk refers to the possibility that the customer may not pay for their liabilities. Operational risk, on the other hand, includes all other risks that could impact provider cash flow, like fraud, technical disruptions, and etc. We should also discuss what payment options companies can lay out when offering products as a service, as there are only 3 options, in addition to Fairown. Rental is a flexible relationship between the owner of the product and the user. In a rental agreement, the user becomes liable for the product during the rental period. It's a great solution if you want to provide customers with access to your products for a short period of time. The owner retains ownership of the product while the rental customer takes responsibility for its use and care. But there is also a leasing solution, which involves 3-party relationship. The lessor, who acquires the product from merchant, allows customer to use it. The customer then pays off the liability according to the agreed terms, while the merchant remains liable for the product sales. In a financial lease, customer automatically gains ownership of the product after the liability is paid off. But operational lease means that the ownership doesn't automatically transfer over to the customer. A product's lifetime value is a critical part in the product as a service model. So let's pause on ways to assess that. Residual value or salvage value is used in operational leasing to describe the outstanding liability that remains after the customer has completed their payment schedule. It's an important aspect to consider when structuring a lease agreements. Typically, the residual value is guaranteed by a third party and needs to be serviced without any additional conditions on the lessor. This guarantee ensures that the residual value can be accurately determined and addressed at the end of the lease period. The payment of the residual value can be handled in a couple of ways. The customer who wants to keep the product can choose to pay the residual value and retain ownership. Alternatively, in cases where the customer doesn't wish to keep the product, a buyback guarantee provider steps in. They take back the used product and settle the outstanding residual value liability, relieving the customer of any further obligations. A fixed value buyback is a conditional buyback commitment, but it differs from residual value guarantee in how it functions. With a fixed value buyback, the fixed buyback service provider agrees to repurchase the product from the customer, but only if the customer fulfills all the terms and conditions set by the provider. These conditions may include factors such as the product condition, normal wear and tear, allowances, or requirements for the repetitive purchases. In this arrangement, the customer must fulfill all the specified conditions first. Only after that, the provider becomes liable to repurchase the product from the customer. It's essential for the customers to fulfill all the terms and conditions outlined by the merchant to ensure eligibility for the fixed value buyback and to initiate the buyback service. Now, let's talk about Fairown's program, which is similar to Apple's iPhone upgrade plan. Fairown enables merchants to offer products as a service with a product buyback option at the predetermined time. Let's see an example. The customer purchases phone with mandatory insurance. The transaction is financed by a bank for a fixed schedule agreed upon with the merchant and Fairown. The customer pays a monthly price with no fees or interest. The schedule in the bank agreement is longer than the period the customer expects to use the phone. In the iPhone upgrade plan, a year after the new iPhone is released, the merchant invites customer to sign up for the new plan. Fairown purchases the used phone from the customer by paying off their outstanding installments in the bank. Look what impact Fairown can have on your business and try out our calculator at fairown.com. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, happy business building!